recorded this. Okay. Satish,
Yes, madam.
మీరు రికార్డ్ చేస్తారా? నేను రికార్డ్ చేయమంటారా? నేను ఆల్రెడీ రికార్డింగ్ పెట్టా. హలో.
You carry on, madam.
ఓకే. Ublesh garu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Is it visible to everyone?
Okay, sir. Continue. Yeah, sir. It is visible.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Continue.
Landscape is nothing but servers. In SAP,
your screen is not visible, bro.
Hello.
Your screen is not visible, bro.
Is it
Yeah,
visible?
okay. Now visible.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, landscape is nothing but servers. In SAP.
Yeah, now visible, Ublesh garu.
Yeah,
Please
okay.
carry on.
Okay, ma'am. Landscape name means servers. In SAP, we have 5 types of servers is there. They are Sandbox Server, Development Server, Quality Server, Pre-production Server, and Production Server. These are the 5 types of servers we have discussed about it. First one is Sandbox Server. Sandbox Server is used for trial and error. Here anything done doesn't affect any other servers. It is only used for the trial and error. The implementers are use this server to create a demo structure. Why? Because they will practice in this server how to implement the configuration as per business requirement. In this Sandbox Server, we will do the configuration to get the knowledge of how to implementation in real time. So that's why we use this server. It is called the Sandbox Server. In the initial stages of any implementation project, you are given a Sandbox Server where you do all the configuration, customization as per the company's business process. So we have already discussed about it. It is a trial and error. So we use this for the like what we said. It is for the knowledge gaining, how to implement the configuration codes as per the business requirement. So in this we will done the configuration as per business requirement for the trial and error. If we done anything in this server, doesn't affect any other remaining servers like what we have discussed in the previous development server, quality server. These are not affected by the Sandbox server. The second one is development server. Development server. In the development server, we have 2 types of testings will be there. First one is configuration and the second one is unit testing. Configuration is nothing but development server is the golden client server. Why? Because here we will done the configuration in real time as per the requirement of client. So in the configuration step, the development server is also called as golden client. Here implementers are do the real configuration as per business requirement. Implementers are nothing but the FICO consultants. We are called the implementers as per the project we have given. So in this development server only we have to do the real configuration in the real time. So in this server only we can do that. And the second one is unit testing. Unit testing is nothing but we have already done the configuration as per the business requirement. So we have to test the configuration, is it working properly or not. So we have to test ourselves. This is called unit testing. So in the unit testing, if we are satisfied with the configuration, we will send it to the quality server. The codes and configurations will be sent it to the quality server for quality checking. If we found any issue in that configuration, we have to again reconfigure the configuration as per the requirement reached. So that's why this is called the unit testing. Why? Because we only test it for ourselves only. So that is called unit testing. If we satisfied with the configuration as we done, we will send it to the quality server. The next one is quality server. In the quality server, there are some special quality testing team will be there. They will test the configuration codes for as their requirement. So in this quality server, they will test the configuration and codes in this server. Here there are in this server some types of testings will be occur in this server. They are integration testing, regression testing, performance testing, functional testing, security testing, and portal testing. These types of tests will be done in the quality server, and after that only the configuration and codes are sent it to the pre-production server. Pre-production server is nothing but we have already done the configuration and send it to the quality server. After the all quality checking, it will be come to the pre-production server. In the pre-production server, we already tested for the unit testing in the development server. Why? Because is it working or not? In the pre-production server, we will again test it for the user acceptance. Why? Because we already done the configuration by the client requirement. So actually the client have to satisfy with our configuration. So we have to test it for the we have to test the configuration for the user acceptance. This is called user acceptance test, UAT. After the user acceptance test, configuration and codes are sent to the production server. Production server is totally end user server. This is the last most refined client where the user will work after the project go live. Go live means in the real time we worked in the back end, but the user will work in the front end only. So that's why this is only the pre-production server is only access to the end user only. In this server, any changes or new development is done by the development client and the request is transported to production. Production server access is only for the user. We don't have any access to edit or change in this server. Production server is totally user server. So this is production server. This is only access to the end user only. Here we have we can see the some type of errors will occur in this type. They are user mistake error, master data error, configuration error, technical issue, new requirement, interface related. User mistake error is nothing but while the user using the system to post any GL or something, he will do the configuration. In that time, he found some errors. So that is user mistake errors. So that's why we have to guide the user to how to solve the error. These types of error, we can also solve the errors, but we have to guide the user how to solve the error. Second one is master data error. This error is solved by the MDM team. MDM means master data management team. So we have to forward the data to the master data management team to solve the error. After that, they will solve these types of error. Configuration error. So configuration error, we have to solve this error. Why? Because we will do the configuration in the previous section. So that's why FICO consultant have to solve these types of errors. Technical issue. In the technical issue, bugs will be occurred in the sometimes. So we have to forward this to ABAPer. Then ABAPer can solve this type of errors. New requirement. New requirement also client we need if he is doing some type of configuration or whatever he do the client using this server what we have designed in the previous section. In that time, new requirement errors will be occurs. So that in that time also, FICO consultant have to solve this type of errors. Last one is interface related. This type of errors also solved by the FICO consultant. These errors are called in the real time tickets. We will consider as tickets in 4 types. They are P1, P2, P3, P4. Here P indicates that P means priority. If we solve an error in 2 hours, it is considered as P1 ticket. Why? Because it is only solved in 2 hours. So that's why it will be considered as because it has high priority tickets. And the second one is P2 ticket. If we solved an error in 6 hours, it is considered as P2 ticket. It is also high priority ticket. Third one is P3 ticket. If we solve an error in 2 days, it is considered as P3 ticket. It is low priority ticket. Why? Because it is taking two or 1 or 2 days. So that's why it will be considered as low priority ticket. The last one is P4 ticket. If we solve an error in 4 hours, it is considered as P4 ticket. It is also low priority ticket. This is about system landscape. I hope you guys all are understood very well. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you everyone.
Hello. These are the presentation from my side. Anything else is there? Anybody is there for a presentation? Hello. Okay. This is the session today. Thank you for all for presenting.